Hey, happy Friday morning, guys and gals. I guess. I could call out the gals too, because I think I have about 3 to 4% of my viewers are girls, according to what the analytics say. I don't know how accurate that stuff is. Just wanted to do a little Friday vlog here, a Friday morning vlog. I had some things I want to discuss. At the end of this first segment, I'm going to repost that my latest distributor issues that I've been having, and how they're pretty much liars, kind of like this guy right here from Seinfeld. Now I don't live by this, but he does. George Costanza. It's not a lie if you believe it. I think that's kind of what my distributors think, but I digress. So I was thinking about, I'm thinking about my bi-weekly chats that I'm going to be trying to do. One on Wednesday, one on Saturday, 6 o'clock Pacific Standard Time. I'm going to try to stick to those guidelines so you guys know when those are happening. It's a good way to do some question and answering sessions, not just in HVAC, but also in politics or sports, whatever you guys want to talk about. I'm happy to talk about. That's what the social media is about, right? As long as we all do it in a peaceful manner and don't have flame wars, which I don't really want to have. But I was taking some notes this morning, and I wanted to talk about. Basically, I got 5 questions here, and I want to get your guys' answers in the comment section. What your thoughts are. I'll kind of touch on what my answers are in this quick little. Well, we'll see if it's quick. In this quick little vlog here, and we can agree to disagree, or it starts good dialogue. So let me put my coffee cup down here. Let me look at my notes. I was just writing some stuff here. A lot of this is going to be off the cuff. The only thing I wrote down are the questions, not what I think. So I think it's best to keep it organic like that, and have my answers. Hold on, I get myself scooched up here. Have my answers be a little more off the cuff and natural. I think it's better that way. Move the cup over. So my first question is, we're going to get down right to it, guys, because we're getting real close. What are we, about a little over a week away from our 2024 presidential election. I know, I said it's not something so I'll talk about it, but I'm not going to be, I'm not going to let you guys know my views. I mean, if you followed me for a little while, and you've watched the live chats, I'm sure you pretty much know which way I am, but I will not discuss it on my posts like this. You guys can decide that for yourself. But number one question, who wins the 2024 presidential election? Who do you think will win? I'm going to tell you who I think wins, and I'm not going to tell you whether I like him or not, but I'm pretty damn sure that Trump is going to win. And I mean, somebody who didn't receive a single vote. Well, they say she got the delegates, whatever you want to call it, but somebody who was voted the worst vice president of all time, running for president, all of a sudden we're going to be kissing her ass. I'm not going to go any further with that, but it'll be lunacy if that woman wins, and that's not being sexist or anything. That's just what I believe. Trump has a track record already, and we saw how things were during that presidency, as opposed to how they've been 3.5 plus years since then. So number two, so based on that, and that kind of correlates with my second question for you, is what is your 2025 outlook as far as your business, personal life, etc., finances? Do you think things are going to be better in 2025 than they were this year? Obviously things can go real shit these last couple months of this year. So, this year's not over yet, but how do you feel, we swear in our new president on the 20th of January. How do you feel things are going to go for that next year? And I know it really is determined by, well, it's not really determined by who wins. I think we all can make our own luck and make our own future, depending on not dependent on who wins the election. But it does influence things, obviously. So my outlook is I think we're going to be doing just fine. I think as long as you work hard and you get up every morning and do what you should be doing, I think you'll be fine. It's the people that are lazy and just flat out dumb that aren't going to do well. So yeah, I think you make your own luck. Number 3. So based on that, what are your goals in HVAC? I assume most people here are in HVAC if you're watching. Are you working for somebody? Do you plan on getting a promotion? Do you plan on starting your own business? I plan on just plugging away and doing my same thing as a business owner. I actually plan on not growing employee-wise because I don't want employees, but I do plan on growing my business as far as how much money I bring in. Trying to maximize my profit margins and also do more work. I'm going to have to really ramp it up next year. If I do hire somebody, it'd just be one journeyman, and then I'll just put them to work, and I'm going to focus on the business more. I'm not sure about that yet. So yeah, there's that one. Give me your answer on that. What you feel? Where do you feel like you're going to be in the HVAC trades in 2025, beginning and end? Do you have ambition to further your career, or whatever it may be? Number 4. This is more of a personal thing. Are you planning on, if you're not a homeowner, are you planning on buying a house in 2025? Are you planning on moving? Are you planning on relocating to a different state? Depending on who wins the presidential election, are you going to make threats of leaving the country, like some have? I plan on sitting tight. I mean, the house that we live in now, we plan on retiring here. So, health permitting, obviously. So, but and I also have plans of building a shop, but I don't think that's going to happen next year. I'm not going to do it on a post-election year. I'm probably going to wait till 2026. I'm thinking. Spring of 2026, I guess, will be my target date for building my shop. And if you scroll back to my videos, I kind of showed you what I have in mind for that. Like a 25 by 50, roll-up door, a couple of man doors, something nice to overlook the mountains while I'm working in my office. I can do that now. I can see the mountains right here, but I have to be in my my dining room of my house, which with my family, it can be kind of hectic trying to do that. So I need a quiet place to go. And I'm not renting out a separate building. It's just not worth it. I don't need to. Number 5. This pertains to how you feel business is going to go. And this is my own curiosity. What type of stuff are you buying and selling? What brand of equipment? What are you installing? Are you planning on keeping it the same this year? Do you want to move on to a different product? I've been doing the Bosch now for the last couple of years. I used to do Rheem. And the reason I got off the Rheem stuff is because, Gensco quit selling it, and they went to a different distributor, and it just wasn't cutting it for me. The communication, how hard it was to order stuff from them, and plus, since their new line of equipment, the Sear 2 stuff, the cost went way up. So I might as well do something a little better as far as efficiency, because I can get my Bosch stuff at the same price as the Rheem Sear 2 stuff. So might as well do the Bosch. I've had really good luck with it. I had a lot of Rheems break down on me. I even pulled out a couple Rheem installations that I did, and I put in Bosch equipment. So there's that, So I plan on keeping doing the Bosch. I do Mitsubishi ductless. I do the Bosch ductless. That's pretty much all I'm going to do. If somebody wants something really cheap, and I'm going to say the word, I will put in a Goodman system. But the problem is, I was looking at my Goodman prices. They're the same, if not more, than what my other equipment is. So I don't know. I guess they cornered or monopolized certain segments of the country. So they figure, they'd raise their prices, because I never used to get the Goodman stuff cheap. Now if I'm going to go cheap, I'll do the Run True stuff, the Train knockoff, Mexican, I don't know if it's Mexican or Chinese, or I'll do the baseline Coleman stuff. I get a pretty good price on that. So if I'm going to have a budget line, I'll do that. Just depends on the customer, what tonnage they need, what their wants and needs are. As far as efficiency, if they want a Rolls Royce, they get a Bosch 20 SEER. If they want a Pinto, they get a Coleman 14 SEER single stage. So those are the questions I had. I really am interested to see what you guys are going to be doing for that, for question number 5, but also the other 4 things that I asked about. Just kind of curious where everybody's at with that for the year of 2025 and beyond. I might reintroduce this at the end, as we get closer to November next year, and see if the questions have changed, or if we need to ask them again, because we don't know where we're going to be, right? It's always weird going into a new year. Who'd have thought we'd be living in 2025? Kind of weird. I was born in 1977. Some of you think I'm a pup, but it seems like a long time ago. Think about it. 1985 was 40 years ago, and I can still kind of remember sitting in the classroom and looking at the calendar, and I think it said like November 1984. One of my first memories of school. I have other memories. I think they started about when I was 4 years old, so probably about 81 is when I started remembering things. But yeah, wow, how things have changed, huh? Changed, not for the better, in my opinion, and I'm sure a lot of you guys can agree on that. But put it in the comments, and if you haven't subscribed, please do. Likes, subscribe, and all the comments, they keep the algorithm going and keep the channel going, keep the viewership going, and helps YouTube recommend the videos, because something happened almost 2 months ago where they just stopped recommending stuff, and I don't know if it was something I did or said. I've been doing the same thing I've been doing since I started the channel, so I don't know, but I appreciate the support, guys. And again, stay tuned. I got my little rant from last evening. I'm going to repost at the same time as this today, because again, with the algorithm, probably didn't catch it. I'll make sure it's posted at prime time today. So thanks for watching, guys. Hey guys, just relaxing here a little bit, and I was thinking about something here. So I've had my distributor problems. If you haven't seen the distributor issues that I've had, just go back and look at the videos. I got lots of them. And there's a new one that kind of cropped up. So, I think that the distributors, and I'm not going to mention names on this one because I know you guys think that's bad publicity, or not bad publicity, defamation. And I'm not here to defame anybody. These big corporations, they can handle it, so they can just suck it up. But the 2 that I've had issues with, if you watch the videos, so I got another beef with them. They think that us contractors don't talk amongst each other. Like, I'm in this little HVAC contractor bubble, and I don't talk to any of the other HVAC contractors in my region. But there couldn't be anything further from the truth. So there's something that they told me, and this is the largest distributor. Well, maybe it's not the largest, but they've been around a long time. I'm just going to call them G, okay? Their name starts with a G. So, it's pretty pathetic that I can go on supplyhouse.com, Amazon, smaller private party parts suppliers, and get much cheaper pricing than I get from my local distributor, right? I want to support the local distributor because they're employing local people, et cetera, et cetera. It's the right thing to do, right? Well, they told me something, I don't know how long ago it was. I mean, it's probably been more than once. But they, I was getting prices cheaper from, let's call them J, okay? So J and G. And I go, hey, they're giving me this product for this price. Can you guys match that? And the outside sales rep flat out told me, he goes, sorry, we don't price match. And, back to me talking to other contractors, I know damn well they do. They just won't do it for a one-man band like me. So I'm really pissed off that I have to keep buying stuff from, from online sources or somebody else who wants to take better care of me. I buy a lot of stuff, not like the bigger companies do. They sell a lot of boxes. I don't. I sell my jobs here and there, and I think I'm still a good customer. So the bottom line is, don't lie to me and tell me that you don't price match when I know for a fact that other contractors tell me that they will match pricing that they'll find online. Another contractor I talked to a lot told me that G and J, I'm not going to say their names, price matched some stuff for him, for his company, that he found on Supply House. He goes, yeah, they price match Supply House, no problem. They tell me that they don't do that, right? Not even for another local distributor. Pretty crazy, huh? So why are you doing it for them and not for me? Because I don't move enough boxes? Trying to make up the difference maybe on me? I don't get get the gist of that. What the hell's going on there? So yeah, more distributor issues, more things that it just pisses me off that they treat me this way. So I have to vent somewhere. I can't just talk to myself. Talk to myself and keep it inside. I need somebody to tell it to. And people in the HVAC industry understand this type of stuff, or any contractor for that matter, is that you should not have to barter every month. You raise my price. Meanwhile, Supply House or whatever online, gives me stuff at a great price. Why do you guys keep raising your stuff up when they aren't? I've watched my Supply House price. I've watched the cheap pricing on Amazon. If they can afford it, I know they're not moving as much stuff as you guys are. Why can't you give me that pricing too? Don't lie to me and tell me that you can't price match, because I know you do it for lots of other contractors, just not me. So I know you guys are tired of hearing me bitch about it, but that's just one other thing for me to gripe about, because you got to treat everybody the same way. You can't just single me out because I happen to not like you. I chewed them out, but it's only because they started it first and they wouldn't do things for me and lie to me straight to my face. I'm honest with them 100%. So I just wanted to say that real quick. Just another thing that ticked me off today when I was thinking about, I had to go on, I don't know what site. I was on Amazon. I got those cheap traps, right? I can get 3 of those online for what my local distributor, we'll call them G and J, charges me for 1. And that's only one part. I can go on Supply House, or I can go on Amazon and find everything cheaper. Why can I get everything cheaper there? It doesn't make any sense. So they wonder why I'm buying less stuff from them. Well, that's why. So I just want to get that out there. Tell me what your guys' experiences are, because we shouldn't have to, get stuff cheaper at a click of a mouse. I want to support the local guys. I really do. So I just want to say that. And, if you haven't hit the subscribe button, please do. I know it sounds like I'm bitching all the time, but man, something's got to change about this. And the little guy shouldn't be getting the shaft. This is what built America is, the small businesses. Don't cater to the big guy. All right, guys.